You are in Mrs. Castle's kitchen. And wouldn't it be cool if I had our flag hanging in the kitchen that said Mrs. Castle's Cool Kids or Castle's Cool Kids? I miss seeing that flag. This week in science, you've been talking about states of matter. And states of matter, there are three types. There's a solid, a liquid, and a gas. So today I'm going to show you how to turn a liquid into a solid. And I bet you're thinking of one way already. Miss Castle, we can turn water into ice. Water is a liquid, and I can make it go and turn to ice by putting it in the freezer, which makes it a solid. That's true. But I'm going to show you another way. And all you really need is a small container and some heavy whipping cream. So if you have this at your house, you could do this too. So I am going to open this up. Oh, maybe I should have opened it before I started. I'm going to open this up, and I am going to pour a little bit of it into my container. I'm not going to pour a lot because I don't want this to be a long, drawn-out video. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to pour in enough so that I know I have enough in here to make a solid, and that I have enough room to shake it. So I'm going to do that. And this has to be cold. You want it to be cold because it will change faster if it's cold. And you know what? I'm going to add a little bit of salt to mine because when it's finished, I prefer it to be a little salty. So I'm going to sprinkle in just a little bit of salt. Okay, so now all you have to do is tighten the lid, make sure it's good and tight, because you don't want it to be loose. That'd make a mess. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna start shaking. You're gonna shake it. And what's gonna happen, I know my shaking is loud, but what's gonna happen is it's going to turn into a different state before it turns into a solid. It's gonna get into kind of an in-between state. And I wonder if you know what that's called. But you usually want that in-between state that it's gonna make sweet and not salty. We're just gonna shake this up. Okay, I've been shaking for a while and I want to show you. It's already starting to change its state. It's no longer completely a liquid anymore. It's getting very thick. Can you see that? Just kind of stuck on there, and you can see down in here. It's starting to become much more thick. Look, it doesn't even want to spill out. Ooh, getting close to being a solid. This, salty, but still good, is like the state of whipped cream. But you probably don't want it salty. So, all right, I'm gonna keep shaking, keep shaking. So now that it's kind of at that in-between state, you really can't hear it when you shake it. But it's still moving, and it's making something. Have you guessed what it is yet? Okay, let's check on it and see what it's looking like. Okay. Let's see. You ready? Oh, look, it's even thicker than it was before. Getting there. Oh yes, we're getting close. Okay, let's keep shaking. Okay, you hear that? So we went from being loud at the beginning to not being able to hear it kind of in the middle when it was making that other substance. And now I can hear it again, but also hear a thud. Let's look at it again. Let's check and see where we are. Oh, see, all of that was on the top is gone. If you look inside here, let me angle that down so you can see. If you look, we kind of have liquid and solid. It looks kind of gross right now, doesn't it? Liquid and solid together. And we are almost done. We are almost done. We went from completely completely liquid to having liquid and solid. And while I finish shaking this, ooh, I just made a mess. While I finish shaking it, I am going to toast some bread because maybe you've guessed what I'm making. Maybe you've guessed I'm going to toast my piece of bread because what I'm making is really good on toast. Okay, so my toast has popped up. Let me grab that and put that over here on my plate. So this is done. We now have a solid that has, a liquid that has turned into a solid. So I am going to get the liquid out of it. So I've just got my a mini colander set on top there of the Pyrex because I'm going to change it. But I do want to show you, look, it's all stuck to the lid and it's down in here. Now what we have made, guys, I'm gonna pour that liquid out. See that? You can hear it. And what's left is our solid. We made butter. And what does butter go good on? Toast. So I'm gonna put some of my homemade butter on my toast and enjoy that for a little snack. So if you have whipping cream, you can make butter. You can turn a liquid into a solid. That shaking, it'll take a while, but it's a lot of fun to do. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye.